All right, let's move on to another team that we're going to talk about here. It's your Big Ten guys, Arch. We're going to go to Michigan first and foremost. They just picked up I think they won by 40 at Nebraska, and they're coming off of a 15-point win over a good San Diego State team over the weekend. So are we buying Michigan here?
I'm buying Michigan. I'm buying Michigan. They're just going to keep getting better. They're playing a lot of young guys. They have a new parts, and they have even their returners are in completely different roles. Eli Brooks, when he's the fifth option, that's much different than the best perimeter scorer that you have early in the season, which he's not used to doing. Same with Brandon Johns. Brandon Johns didn't score in double figures, I don't believe, coming in all season until he got to Nebraska tonight. And Brandon Johns is a better player than that, and they need him to be that. But it's a team that's going to continue to mold. And the thing, and Sean has said this a number of times, regardless of how they're doing it right now and they're figuring it out, they're a top 10 defense. They're big. They got a lot of dudes with great size, and they're going to play really hard. And I don't care where you go on the road. Number one, when you go to Nebraska, a lot of people don't understand it. There's 15,000 Cornhusker fans in there. I mean, that place is as good of an environment as you're going to play. And, they went to North Carolina, didn't play well. They came back at home, responded, and beat a good San Diego State team. And then they go on the road in league play and win by 35. To me, they have Minnesota on Saturday at home. They go to 2-0 in the conference to get started. Nobody understands how important that is to get these early December games under your belt. But Michigan's going to get better. They have a stud inside. They have a lot of young guys that are really talented that are getting better. They've challenged themselves with their schedule. They've taken a few lumps, but the Big Ten is strong enough where they're going to have enough opportunities. And I don't know if Michigan's a Final Four team. I don't know if Michigan has the firepower, the shooting on offense to be able to do, maybe a Big Ten title team. But to me, they're a team that's a second weekend team. They can finish in the top, 3-4 teams in the Big Ten. They can play for a great seed. But Michigan's a team you want to buy because they're testing themselves, playing a lot of young guys. Their older guys are in different roles. And to me, these last two games after getting hit pretty good at North Carolina, it's a really good response for them. If they get Minnesota on Saturday at home, they get 2-0 in the conference before they go, they'll enter league play, to be honest with you, with maybe 3 losses heading into the league. And that's where they want to be.
Yeah, you mentioned not enough shooting. For the record, Hunter Dickinson, their 7'1" center, has hit 4 threes the last 2 games. Sean, are you on the same page? You buying Michigan?
I'm buying Michigan in large part because I think when you have a player like Hunter Dickinson, who had an outstanding freshman year, went deep in the tournament, returns, right? A returning starter, a year older. He's a difference maker. I mean, he's a big fella, scores on offense. He's a load. And I agree with Arch's points. They're only going to get better. They're a tournament team, and it's good to see them respond from maybe a couple early setbacks. It really is. But I'm buying Michigan. I'm buying Jim Harbaugh. I'm buying Michigan football. I'm buying Michigan basketball. I'm buying it all.